Hey guys, it's Nicholas here, and welcome to this video here on the channel. Now, this is going to be the first ever vlog on this channel, because normally I do rail fanning videos and Wario Dies memes videos here on this channel. So I thought I would switch things up a bit. And for my first ever vlog, I would like to talk about something that's very special to me. My OC, Lord Nicholina. In addition to this, I'm going to be talking about what an OC is and how I got involved in the OC community. Now, before I begin this video, I would like to give a quick shout out to my mother, who suggested this video idea to me. Mom, if you're watching this, I love you so much and thank you so much for the video idea. And now, without further ado, let's get into the video, guys. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is what OC means. OC stands for two things: original character and original content. To put it simply, it basically means creating your own story or your own original character. Now, they can be based on any real-life experiences or people you may have seen in your life, or you can just completely make it up on the spot. To put it in simple terms, it's adding your own creative touch to fan fiction. Now, you're probably wondering, how did I get into the OC community in the first place? Well, I'm going to talk to you about that right now. It started with an assignment I did every year I took drama in high school. It was an assignment where we have to create our own original character and act it out. And I'll be honest with you, it was a little shaky at first, but I definitely got the hang of it. I created 3 characters in that span, 2 of which I can remember. The first one being a YouTuber, and the second one being a spy. However, I honestly can't remember the third one. And I'll be honest, both of them were pretty fun to act out. And I'm like, could I create some of my own characters? This next reason justifies that. Over the course of my high school life, and into today, I've been watching a YouTuber called Rai99. For those of you who don't know who he is, he's a Five Nights at Freddy's YouTuber who mainly plays Gmod, FNAF fan games, and other games such as Jackbox games and Gartic Phone. Now you're probably wondering, how is me watching Rai99 significant enough for me to join the OC community? Well, the answer was simple. He had a custom OC of Toy Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 that was a representation of his love for the FNAF series. In addition, he also played the games I mentioned earlier with other FNAF YouTubers who also had custom FNAF OCs that represented them. I'll be honest with you guys, this honestly blew my mind. I am absolutely speechless. The creativity of the FNAF community was honestly unbelievable and just so innovative. Like expanding beyond the games themselves. It honestly just makes me so happy. However, there is one more reason that I got involved in the OC community in the first place. And this is when things really started to take off for me. Before I created Nicholina, I followed this Rosalina OC on Instagram called Tylerina. And when I first got a look at the OC, I knew there was something special instantly. I realized that this Rosalina fan, whose actual name is Tylerina, no joke, that's their actual name, would take the time to make their own version of Rosalina. And honestly, it blows my mind. That's when I got the inspiration to make Nicholina. And that's where Nicholina's story begins. Nicholina was officially created on March 17th, 2020, a few days after the COVID-19 lockdown began. And I've got to say, I've looked back on that day so many times and I'm like, I can't believe I made him. I honestly can't believe I made him. But anyways, with that said, let's go more in depth about this amazing OC of mine. And when I mentioned earlier in this video that OCs are meant to be a representation of someone, I literally took that to heart with Nicholina, making him an extension of myself. So his personality is basically the same as mine. She is autistic, compassionate, creative, emotional, adventurous, self-disciplined, independent, faithful, optimistic, a no-nonsense person, sensitive in a good way, spirited, wise, and playful. For those of you who don't know what an intersex person is, an intersex person is a person that's born with a physical anatomy that really doesn't set them as particularly male or particularly female. And that's Nicholina in this case. One of the traits for Nicholina that I mentioned, that one being wise, that is also a trait of Rosalina, who is also a wise character. Well, that's because around the time I was creating Nicholina, I created Nicholina specifically for my love of Rosalina. And of course Nicholina is still symbolic of that to this day. However, I wanted to make Nicholina more than just another Rosalina OC. This has to do with the traits for Nicholina that I mentioned, since they are my traits too. Just over 3 months after I created Nicholina, I was coming up with the idea for my farewell high school comic, when I decided that I wanted to include Nicholina in it, since it was my story and my experience. And also I wanted a representation of myself in the comic. Nicholina fit that role perfectly. And after that comic, the role of Nicholina being the extension of myself became realized, and the biggest staple to my life. To be honest with you all, with all my stories that I've shared through the eyes of Nicholina, they're honestly the best things that could ever happen to me as a creator. Sharing my emotions through this OC has honestly been something I never imagined would happen in my life. From the good times to the bad times and everything in between, Nicholina is the reason why I still strive to be amazing to this day. And let me be honest with you, I feel the OC community wouldn't be the same without Nicholina. Because without him, I wouldn't have met some of the friends I've made over the course of Nicholina's existence, or even made more OCs in the first place. I'm honestly forever grateful to be part of the OC community, and to have Nicholina lead the way is amazing. Nicholina is honestly my greatest creation, and I couldn't be more thankful to have this OC be the light in my ever-growing life. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm going to be honest with you, I really wanted to share Nicholina for a while now, and I honestly didn't think I could do it in a video on this channel in particular. But I thought I would give it a whirl today. And once again, thank you to my mom for suggesting this video idea. And also, guys, I will have links for the people I mentioned in this video in the description below. Oh, I highly recommend you go and check them out. And I honestly highly recommend you go and check out my Lord Nicholina YouTube channel. I'll be honest with you, it's some of the best videos that I've ever made. And you'll be able to learn more about my life and Nicholina's life. If you did enjoy this video, definitely feel free to leave a like and share this with your loved ones. And also, if you are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe as well. And if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, I would be more than happy to do them. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And until we meet again, my name is Todd, and I wish you all the best.